Um, this topic leads me to another topic of the study that was done about married couples winning the lottery and the chances of the woman divorcing the man after winning the lottery versus a man divorcing his wife after winning the lottery. Let's check it out.
Let's say that you win the lottery, $1 million. Are you leaving your partner? They just did this big study in Sweden. And they say that dudes, if they won the lottery, will say $1 million, they are likely to stay married. In fact, more likely to stay married. Their risk of divorce falls by 40%.
Makes sense, because a lot of married guys I know just want like a bigger TV, not have to worry about bills, and a bigger chair.
Their risk of divorce actually falls. Wow.
An NFL Sunday ticket. And that seems like more than enough for many of the people I know that are in relationships.
Yeah, because you know what's easier than finding a new wife? Like a good lazy boy.
Yeah.
Women, on the other hand, they say female lottery winners are twice as likely to get a divorce.
Oh my God.
after they win big.
Oh, really?
This just goes to show that there are a lot of women out there that are still just with a man for what he can provide, and most men are not with women for what they provide to them. And the truth is that men, they just want the same thing. They want a woman that is with him because she loves him for who he is as a person and not for what he can provide, which is way more genuine, ladies. I'm sorry, guys win this one.
Let's say that you win the lottery, 1 million.
That's crazy if you think about that. It's crazy if you think about that. If women could be financially independent, how high would the divorce rates be really? Let's check out some of these comments, see what the people have to say. First comment here says, women marry men who they have lukewarm feelings for. Is the dirty secret that women don't talk about. What do you guys think of that? Let's see some responses to that. This person says truth. Another person who says true. Another person who says, and then they make those men miserable. Here's another comment that says, I would love to watch these women lose half of their winnings in the divorce settlement. There we go. I didn't even think of that, man. Yeah, they would have to split those earnings. Be broke within a year. That's what I was thinking about. Either way, they're going to end up. Are women self-destructive, like just naturally? Goes on to say, broke within a year, and then suffer alone with 12 cats. I do not doubt that shit would end the same. They'll spend all that money that they win. If you were to give it to them and some guy, right? Pookie would come over there and convince him to give it to him. And they're like, okay, he's busting the cheeks really good. And the mind's gone. And they're not thinking straight. Here's another comment that says, nope, I would spoil my man and myself. Life is worth sharing beautiful things and moments. They are women who wouldn't do that. Of course, we know that doesn't make them up the majority of women. But what woman would tell you that she would? Should just be quiet underneath the comment section. Here's another comment that says, sadly, this is very true. The amount of my lady friends who say, once I build me my nest egg, there, I think that's supposed to say, I'll be leaving him, is absurd. I think these women need to snitch on these men. One thing I will say about women is they're able to set up communities to help each other in emotionally tough situations. You hear about like the Facebook groups. We have platforms like the Coffee Pod and other platforms, but you hear like these Facebook groups where women will post these men they're dating to make sure that they're not dating the same guy. And they're good at coming together to expose other women. I think there should be something like that out there to expose to expose other men. They're good at doing that. That's what I meant. I think there should be something out there to expose women who are getting ready to divorce their men, or women who have been chronic cheaters in the past. This guy says this is not surprising at all. The vast majority of women are only with a man because he provides for her financially. This is true. The vast majority of men are with a woman because he wants companionship, no matter how much money she brings to the table. Yeah, we hear that all the time. Men don't care about a woman's money. That was crazy. What else do we have going on here? First of all, this video is captioned, "She blinded her sugar daddy." I think when it comes to women who are able to navigate life by selling their bodies, and men deal with these women closely who have a lot of money, you've got to ask yourself, if she's willing to do that and bend her morals to that extent, what else is she willing to do? What lines is she willing to cross? Let's check it out.
Woman blinded her sugar daddy when he refused to pay her. 26-year-old Kaylee Renee Medina met a 61-year-old man on Seeking a Dating app, which is where older men meet younger women. They both ended up going on their first date, they hit it off, and according to the man, nothing unusual happened. They stopped seeing each other, but later that month, Kaylee randomly showed up to his house at around 2:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. He let her inside, they talked, drank some wine, when suddenly Kaylee asked him for $2,000. He told her that he didn't have that kind of money, and that's when she freaked out and began destroying everything in his house, including his TV and his walls. She then grabbed detergent and poured it over his head, burning his eyes and then blinding him. And it only gets worse. She then stole his iPhone, passport, surveillance camera, and Dyson hairdryer before leaving. He was rushed to the hospital and ended up having chemical burns to his eyes. But police knew exactly who Kaylee was because this wasn't her first time being arrested. She was previously charged with a DUI and aggravated assault multiple times. She was eventually arrested, but then was released on a $20,000 bond. This woman
Wow. Crazy. But yeah, women who can stoop so low to just go through life, literally being prostitutes to this level, I wouldn't be surprised when I hear stories like this. I wouldn't put it past a woman to act this way if she does not get what she wants. Let's check out some of these comments. First comment says, imagine if a dude chemically blinded a woman. We wouldn't hear the end of it. The double standards are ridiculous. Here's somebody else who says, wow, but she looks nothing like her profile pic. Yeah, that's true. Look at that top pic versus that bottom pic. Somebody else who says, I want to be her friend. What? See, these are the chicks you got to watch out for. Right there, talking about I want to be her friend. Psycho. Another comment who says, give her 3 extra years, sentence for catfishing. Here's another comment that says, I'd feel bad for him if he wasn't trying to prey on a young girl in the first place. Seems like a wash to me. What? She was the one preying on him. This is what this comment says. He's elderly. She was the one preying on him. This is crazy. Crazy. Let's